and welcome to the Salty Boys podcast.
Captain's a rogue?
Yeah, he's been a rogue.
What'd you think he was?
No, he's a pirate.
I don't know what the fuck he was.
Like every time something comes up, it's like, hey, take that on a post. It never happens. But I love that we're still like, hey, AR, take that out for me. Yeah, all right.
The Salty Boys podcast.
Get the shit on the commode, not in it.
We do have to go home at some point. Okay.
Says who?
Went
mean-
kayaking today.
You don't have to go home if you're homeless.
Everywhere's your home.
You excited?
What do you guys remember of last session? It's been a
Not
hot
a
minute.
goddamn thing.
Gunkbog squished a cat.
Gained a level and got a magical item.
Oh yeah, Gunkbog eliminated, deleted. He Thanos snapped everyone in the room.
Yeah.
I rolled like shit all session and rolled like 18 crits in a row.
Did we level up?
Well, you guys
After
level
that-
8, right?
I'm level 8, correct.
Not level 9 yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah. So
Oh no.
I don't know if I conveyed this. I probably didn't, but you guys like preemptively stopped a plot like basically before it happened.
Yeah.
By using it by your like clever thinking and
Gunkbog's
intuition,
double crits.
and Gunkbog double crit. Also, I was listening to that. You didn't roll enough dice because you're a half orc. You get extra dice when you crit.
Oh my god. No. Gunkbog's an orc. He's not half
Oh,
orc.
not a half orc. Right. Okay. Well, yeah. But still, you did a shit ton of damage.
46 or 47 was it?
Yep. 4d6 per hit, and I got like so 8d6
Yeah.
plus like 12 or something. Yeah, it's crazy high.
Is that what we determined?
What's that?
We're still 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, still level 8 right now, but maybe not for
Also,
long.
Mock is still dead.
Mog is
No, he's not.
not on the material plane. Yeah, so we did leave off with a cliffhanger as you were interrogating Eleander Fireborn. I believe the captain was asking him the question, and Eleander Fireborn didn't remember much, but what he did remember was that he was unconscious, and then his captors were talking about the 10th, and Mock was named as their master. So
We had to edit that out because we can't name people specifically on this podcast. Name dropping. Not,
I'm sorry, I missed. I don't know what's going on.
no, it's okay.
But yeah, so there's a cult.
I rarely know what's going on.
My fucking god.
That would have been a perfect time. So obviously Mock had a fight club turned cult, and that cult sort of continued in his absence to the culmination of Seven Fingers becoming undead somehow, and then
Well, first he
something to
was
summon him.
not dead.
Yeah,
And then he was dead.
then he was
And then he was not dead.
Not dead.
Now he's undead.
correct, and now
So
now he's dead.
He's not dead?
He's
Now
really
he's been-
tired.
Not dead killed.
Now he's a re-dead.
Re-dead.
We can't use that.
Yeah, how many times can you get? I always thought that was kind of interesting. Like, if you're in like a typical standard adventuring party, if you're killed like a dozen times, over the course of a few adventures, and you're revived every time, like, do you come back 100% every time? Per the rules, yes. But how does like a piece of you not get left in your?
Have you ever seen the show Supernatural?
Is that a thing? Yes.
They've died like 40 or 50 times.
Yeah.
And one of them literally became a demon and became an undemon.
Well, South Park also kind of did something like that too with
Is it where they sewed Kyle's mouth to the Japanese guy's butthole?
with Kenny.
Vanilla paste and.
I think you're thinking
Cuttlefish.
of. I think you're thinking of a different show. I don't think that's South Park.
It's probably Star Trek: The Next Generation. Is that
Yeah.
what you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Sorry, the quote of "Oh my god, they killed Kenny" is just rolling through my head
Oh
all the
yeah.
fucking
But it's,
time.
oh my god, they killed Seven Fingers.
Oh, that was BoJack Horseman.
Fuck
I
BoJack
fucking love
Horseman.
BoJack. You don't like BoJack?
No,
Do you know the intro song was done by one of the guys in the Black Keys?
that wouldn't.
What about
surprise
the
me.
other one?
Sorry, for some reason I thought I mixed up the black keys and the white stripes.
The white keys and the black stripes.
What? Yeah. Oh, who could it be?
Who can it be now?
Okay.
And we're off the rails already. Good start. Good
Would
start.
it help if I just like started us off?
Does it ever?
Does it ever? I don't know. No, but we can try.
Start us.
So, Anders' voice echoes in your head. I want to know what Mercy is doing in the drowned forest and why.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
The emptiest net mumbles with light activity. A few ratmen and minotaurs share a drink over Seamus's cooking. Sea elves and some lizard folk are playing with some unattended instruments between Big Nick's sets. That about does it for provisions. Seamus slams a barrel of pickled herring onto your handcart. What else are you taking with you?
Are you allowed to call it that?
Handcart?
No, cooking.
There is heat involved. Yes.
The captain is staring bewildered at this abomination that's in front of him. Seamus, what is this debauchery you've placed in front of me? Me peoples here.
Gunkbog's idea.
You're taking advice from the orc.
Smash cut to Gunkbog still eating Rigus.
Yeah, what is it that Gunkbog suggested that Seamus serve?
I think he said, Seamus make Rigus, but with his mouth full of Rigus, and he somehow didn't hear that.
He heard pickled herring.
Well, there's the barrel is for you. The barrel of pickled herring is for you to take on your adventure.
Now
as
Seamus.
rations.
Well, the herring have intestines, so you could make herring rigus.
Herring rigus.
That is true.
Now, Seamus, certainly you have something a little bit more palatable for us. While this will make do, and I do appreciate the work you put into
It took a little while for
keeping all of us speaking. I gotta get. Oh my god, I'm at it again.
It took a little while for like Sheriff
Sorry,
Yardley to get
saddle.
into Georgia Peach Yardley.
I literally had to Google Scottish accent before I showed up today because I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't show up again today and like fail at Seamus.
Honestly, I like that Seamus just
Is in and out.
his dialect just kind of is. It's all over the place.
It's like Mark Wahlberg in any movie role.
You suck, Mark Wahlberg.
Well, honey, I gotta do the Transformers. Oh, look, a car.
Yeah.
Anyway, but Seamus, I do appreciate all the work that you've done put into this, but we need something a little bit more substantial, if you catch my drift.
Fuck the substantial. Where's the goddamn rum ham?
I didn't want to say it like that, but Seamus, if you could humor us with some rum ham, that would be splendid.
Gunkbog, why don't you tell him where the rum ham went?
Gunkbog pats his belly.
Exactly.
What about all those potatoes?
Gunkbog pats his belly.
Seamus, I hired you to do one goddamn job. Why is
More
the
than
rum?
one.
Why is the rum ham always gone?
No, I think Bubba hired Seamus. Well, I don't know. I think
That's the way the rigus crumbles.
I think Seamus was hired before the bar would to sing.
Gunkbog, we've talked to you about this thinking thing that you do. It's not good for anyone.
Okay.
Now, Gunkbog, also, that does not help the current situation if we don't have any rum ham. Well, you've had all the rum ham, it seems.
One of us has had all the rum
I wish
ham.
to inspect the pickled herring. Is this up to Seamus's usual standards?
Yeah, you like
mean down?
Crack, you crack the top off, and it has a nice like pink, lovely like ruby color. You sort of like, I don't know, how do you inspect herring? I don't know. Just try a little bit.
Your tasting spoon, your little silver spoon.
Yeah, give me a.
Constant.
This would be like an untrained tools check. It'd be intelligence based. So roll
Like
your
Pauly Shore.
intelligence.
You're an untrained tool.
Oh my god. All right, well, that's a 3.
Yeah. Tastes as close to any pickled herring as you've ever had.
It's a fish, all right. Pops the lid back on.
Would you say it's official?
Yardley gives a big... and Triptych in the background.
I was.
Somebody get that robot out of here!
from a continent over.
Yeah. I did put Jaberg, like, canonically in Saltmarsh, so...
Fuck yeah.
I mean... We got
It's-
Hank.
It's somewhere.
We got Hank, so obviously he's the
Oh.
thread that connects it.
And Yardley.
True, yeah.
yeah,
Yardley
and
is straight up, like... Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, Captain has nothing. Official has just actually killed him.
Well,
Captain's with... He was mocking the Shadow Realm right now.
You hear, like, a muffled laughing from your pocket. It cracked Loxley up. It's a piece of shit.
So what else was being loaded onto our adventuring cart?
You tell me. Seamus asked at the beginning, what else are you taking with you?
we gotta take some ale.
So we're going into the middle of Drowned Forest, right?
Yeah.
Well, we need that. Well, Captain still has that Sturge begun. We obviously need Loxley, but he's already got Loxley. What did we take the last time we went to the Drowned Forest? I mean, we're missing Francis to try to burn down the waterlogged forest.
Yeah.
And I was
So-
not there.
That's
I
true.
went to the drowned forest.
Damn, I had no idea.
I was merely a man with a key and a kite.
Playing. Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Rinlock's never been.
Man with a key. Is this a Kingdom Hearts sequel?
See, I asked specifically. I asked specifically about what else Seamus was putting onto our cart because I was afraid he was sneaking something on there and used this as a red herring.
Oh, somebody picked up on it. No, but yeah. The thing about red herrings is that there's nothing there. It's just red herring. Oh, I'm a bastard. I am a bastard. But yeah, you can look through the cart.
Well,
and,
at least we can try to cut trees down with them.
yeah.
The herring?
Adelatha has there's a few contributions. Adelatha threw the like gas mask things apparatus on there so that you can wear them and not be affected by
we had them last time, but we never got to use them because we were greeted by a deluge of orcs before we got to the drowned forest.
Yes, that's correct.
Can I tinker with the masks to make them do some? I don't know.
What do you want them to
I
do?
don't fucking know. So what exactly? So they just
Kill us all.
I imagine they are just gas masks.
Yeah, they're filtered air.
Masks of infinite rumham.
Do they?
Ooh.
Make a nature check for me real quick.
Okay. That's a 5.
A 5. You know enough about the drowned forest that there's something in the air that has to be filtered out, or otherwise you take. The effects are that you take basically 1 HP of damage per day, and it reduces your HP maximum by 1.
Okay. So these will stop us from, or these will stop that from happening.
Yeah.
Can I inspect them to be sure that they're
Oh
up
yeah,
to their
that's
up
a great
to
idea.
code.
Roll your Arcana. Is there semi?
It's a fucking 10.
Okay. You are able to like sort of unscrew the filter caps and like inspect it, and they're clean white. It's basically like packed linen or some kind of fabric that filters it out, and then you tighten it back and make sure they're all tight and secure.
Cool. Seems to be in working order.
Test fits. Feels good.
But it's magic linen.
It's true. Magical.
Yeah, they're fine for me then. I guess.
Cool. What's Renlock up to?
Just hanging out.
You playing with the lizard folk and the sea elves in the corner.
Yes.
The lizard folk are using their scales and like their nails as picks, as kind of like a washboard, and the sea elves are like plucking at little water instruments.
Oh.
Laying down some harmony. Very somber. Are you singing? Is Renlock singing the blues, or is this a?
He's howling.
Every time he plays,
Yes, he makes himself howl.
blink.
Have you ever seen that video? Is old, but there was a guy who was playing piano and singing, and the dog was singing along with him. It was amazing. It was like a husky,
Yeah,
and he was just like playing
dude,
stuff.
you
and the
cannot
dog-
get huskies to shut up. Like
Oh.
they love to talk.
If I had a gun, I could.
Hardly does.
He does have a gun. He only uses it for good.
So, what's your plan of action?
I
Don't look at me. Gunkball doesn't have plans.
It's like, gentlemen,
He has action.
I feel like our masks are secured.
Are we socially distanced?
Yes. 3 feet, I believe, is the new guideline.
Oh.
At least in schools. That's why they eat in the cafeteria, all of them.
You want to see? You want to see 3 feet? I'll show you 3 feet.
I'll show you. Gunkball whips out his little swinger.
Knew it was happening sometime.
Gentlemen, I think if we get a good night's sleep here and we give Renlock some lessons to stop, I think we'll be set to go off on our little escapade.
All right.
Well, you can do that.
All right.
We're going to get some shut-eye.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me get maybe charisma saving throws. It's a rare one.
But I don't have any charisma.
Me neither. IRL. Are you serious?
1. Did you get a 1 as
What
well?
the captain get?
You got a 5.
Okay.
Hold on, let me see what it actually is. I don't think I actually have a modifier.
18.
Woo, boy.
11.
Yardley sleeps like a baby.
4.
Gunkbog, you do not have that recurring dream that you had that I mentioned last session. Captain and Renlock struggle to get to sleep and struggle to stay asleep. You have 1 level of exhaustion.
Jack don't want to help. Jack don't.
What's that do?
It makes you 1 level exhausted.
Isn't it disadvantage?
Yes, okay.
on
I'm tired now, guys. I have to go
ability
home.
checks?
Yeah,
On all of them?
I thought.
it's pretty brutal.
I had a +3 fighting the theme park lich.
Yeah.
That was a time.
Disadvantage on ability checks. So, ability checks are I believe,
Strength, dex.
attack rolls.
This is bad. This is already bad. We haven't even left yet.
Yardley only has 1 gun.
Ability checks. When you're making a check that use any of the 6 ability scores.
Okay.
Attack rolls and saving throws are not. So, good to know.
Yet.
Yet. But I think it's just skills. I don't know why they just don't say skills. Whatever. So that'll affect things like if you make a survival check to find your way somewhere, or if you're trying to power through the muck with athletics. So that's what it'll affect. So, you wake up bright and early. Captain and Renlock, you struggle to even stay asleep long enough to rest. But the sun comes up around 5:30, 6 o'clock. What do you do?
Yardley's gonna kick open every single door because he feels so rested. He's like, all right, gentlemen, let's get ready to go. How we all doing? And Yardley is chipper as a fucking newborn. He goes into the captain's room first to do a test run. Captain, let's get up. How you doing, son?
You know how we deal with toxic positivity on the open seas, Yardley?
What? Why, no, I don't, but I sure hope
We shoot them in the head. I lied about treating the disease.
Oh, no.
It was that.
I will stay myself, Captain. So sorry.
See that you do, lad. The captain stumbles out of his bed.
Seamus has your road beers ready for you.
Road sodies.
Road sodies. In travel tankards.
Oh, it's like a souvenir cup.
Yeah, it's like a very. It's like
The
a
emptiest
thin
net has
paper
net-themed
tanker.
cups where you just pour beer through a net. And you just suck on the fucking rope.
No, you have to put your mouth underneath the net, and then you get the
Triple filtered.
Thank God there's no like food department or health department for
A barrel of pickled
Oh, there is.
herring.
That's why the empty net moved out of town.
They're there's,
outside the jurisdiction.
there's
of the
no
health
zoning
department.
laws out there.
Yeah, you get wild out here. So, he's got some travel drinks for you. Filled some water skins with Seamus' special.
I hope it's just water.
It's not.
It's never just water.
No, not with Seamus.
It's the drippings from rum ham.
Oh,
That's what makes it the Seamus' special.
The Seamus special. All right, lads. Captain's going to be doing a bit more delegating than usual today. He slept like shite. He's also referring to himself in third person. That's the kind of day we're having.
Renlock, how's your personage?
Renlock's asleep on the cart.
All right.
Just curled up.
Yep.
Yeah, the hand cart is like it's like a rickshaw that you can pull with two poles, and the wheels were made by Eggplant Boy, and they're specially made to not get stuck in the swamp mud of the drowned forest.
I helped him with that.
You taught him everything he knows.
How did he pull off this feat of engineering? It's impressive.
Bro, the Yardley
basically
School
It was a feat of
boulders.
engineering,
for
not a hands of
extraordinary
engineering.
children.
Hand of engineering.
No, it was because it was a feat of engineering, not a hands of engineering.
Yeah, they're just very wide wheels.
Just took the wind out of my sails.
Yeah, he's
I could have thought of that. The captain kicks a child, spits into somebody else's spittoon.
Is that your ale?
I thought you were gonna say spit in his mouth
He's not that heartless.
or kinky.
Come here, boy. Do I got a treat for you?
Got some wild shit on the open seas. Well, you know a path to get on your way, so you can get on your way if you like.
Who's pulling the cart?
Is that even a question?
I was about
Surprise.
to say, bro.
The donkey.
Owen Wilson.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh,
Just gonna fuck for now.
1.
10.
Yeah, you're good. It's easy to pull this card. It's meant for this. You're good.
So he really did roll a 1 with his +9 athletics.
I rolled a 4.
Who is leading the way?
I guess Yardley
Yeah,
will be.
probably
this
be
time.
Yardley since he's the most.
Fucking skipping down the trail.
Yeah, he's the most spry today.
Yeah.
Here comes Yardley Cottontail, hopping down old Yardley's trail.
Remember in Duck Dynasty where they were walking in the woods at some point, and then Sai just takes out his pistol and shoots it into the fucking bush. He just
Do you see
like
something?
that. No, Yardley's just like he's just so
does
happy.
that.
Right? He's just popping off rounds occasionally.
Desk pop.
I was just gonna say that.
Desk pop.
Now, Yardley, we're
Trail
going to have to
pop.
give you a wooden musket.
Like, that's not a thing. Why would you think that's a thing?
Oh, I'm just trail popping today, gentlemen.
Keeps the critters away.
Well, anyway,
Let me get a survival check.
all right, that's a 20, 18, 19, 20, 21.
All right, yeah, you're able to find a some kind of creature's trail that leads through the forest. You weren't given really good directions by Anders. However, given sort of the context, you feel like it's going to take you a few days. Okay.
Golden Dragon.
Welcome to the woods, motherfucker.
Let's see. Shit. A boat comes out of nowhere
Okay, this makes sense.
with Daffrin riding on it, and it kills the party.
We're
So-
attacked by 13 dragons.
Is this like that one where
Just give it to us.
where Bubs wasn't here and then we all almost died on the raft?
The Corgis.
It's not that bad, I don't think. I'll tell you the first thing you see. First thing you see is a clearing after you've walked down the trail for a while. It's been a few hours. You feel the ground starting to get more wet. Your feet sink into the mud a little bit. The cart's doing great.
Can I ready an action?
Let me tell you everything.
I'm gonna
that you see.
metagame real quick, and
Let me finish this description. And
you're not allowed.
the first thing you see is a clearing, and it's sort of a circular, cleared out area. The trees have been chopped down, and you see a zombie chained to a post. The post is driven into the ground in the center of the clearing, and this zombie appears to be sort of aimlessly sort of shambling. Yeah. So that's what you see.
Gentlemen, I don't like the looks of this.
Yeah, Captain's not a fan either.
I don't know if we should kill this thing, though.
Well, re-kill it, I guess.
Or, yeah, re-kill it.
Is the zombie just like a naked zombie? Is it wearing anything like identifying?
Generic zombie trousers that are like tattered but is shirtless.
Zombie trousers. I
It's
remember.
got bits of flesh sort of taken out of it by various scavengers.
I had one pair of zombie trousers. I wore them when I was a teenager. Never washed them because I thought it was bad luck.
Well, Gunkbog. Actually, how much room is on the cart?
Renlock is taking up all of the spare
Okay.
space.
Never mind then. Are we gonna take the zombie with us?
No, I was going to put my cannon on the cart. But that is not going to happen. So
Well,
I
you can
will-
wake Renlock up.
No, he's had a rough day.
Get it? Get it?
So he's going to kind of look. What else? So there's a clearing. There's a zombie. Are there any footprints, not of the zombie's feet, but of like anyone else potentially around the area that I can kind of look for?
You can get closer to the edge of the clearing where you'll still be out of the sort of vision, you think, of the zombie. And you see that the reason that this clearing has stayed cleared is because the zombie aimlessly, like, sort of wanders in a circular pattern all day, all night. So you don't see any evidence of footprints here other than the zombies, which are in, like, a concentric spiral, and then it goes the other way after it wraps the chain up.
Is there only one?
Just one.
Okay. Gentlemen, I'm getting vibed out a little bit over here. Gunkbog, what can you make of the situation?
Gunkbog smash.
Does
don't like undead.
Does this post and chain thing look like it was freshly put there, or it's been there for a little while?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Boy, I'm really rolling where it counts. 6.
From here, it looks like there's maybe a little bit of rust on the chains, but it doesn't. It, like, if it was like in tatters, or, you know, if there were holes in it or something, you expect it would, like, drop or release the zombie or something. But that is not the case.
I don't feel good about this situation.
Maybe we should try and talk to it.
Well, good morning, Renlock.
Peek it up over
Good
the
of you to
edge.
join us.
Peek it up over the edge of the cart.
If you feel so inclined, I will not stop you. However, I'll keep my sights on it if you want to go up and check it out.
Okay, so he jumps out of the cart, walks up just out of range, like enough so even if this chain snapped, it couldn't get to him.
Can I count that as a readied action, just in case?
What's your readied action?
I was just gonna pull my gun out just in case.
Okay,
and,
you got your gun
I had
pointed.
it set on the zombie in case like something goes horribly wrong.
Okay, so he's standing at the edge of the clearing. What's the zombie doing?
The zombie still does not notice you.
So he's going to use Mage Hand
That's pretty convincing.
cantrip and kind of like poke at him.
Yeah, so you can pick up, like, a clod of dirt and drop it. At the sound, the zombie, like, turns, slowly shambles over to where you drop the dirt, and it, like, looks down. And then at that point, it can sort of sense you, and so it begins to walk towards you, going. So it gets to where it's close to you. It's, I don't know, like, engagement range. I'd have to visualize this, but it's, like, right in front of you, but the chain is pulled tight, and it's going like trying to get to you, but he can't.
Hey, Zed.
What's that?
Hey, Zed.
Hey, Zed.
Is it just not doing anything?
Just
Do we got any? Maybe it would like some herring.
We're not giving this undead abomination any of our rations. Try something else.
Do you want the herring?
Wants and need are two separate discussions. This is the only food we've got. If it's between this and starve, I'll eat the herring with a grimace on me face, like this.
Well, we can give it a piece of herring, and if we need to, we'll just kill it, and we can take that as rations.
We're not giving the zombie any herring.
Just one piece.
I expressly forbid it.
Gunkbog eats a lot of things, but Gunkbog don't eat no zombies.
Can I get a dexterity saving throw from the four of you?
Oh, Jesus.
Let me know if you beat a 14.
No.
I got a 14.
No,
Okay.
8.
The first one did, but I'm at disadvantage. Ha! We beat a 14.
I did not beat the 14.
Do you, as a rogue, get something about dexterity saves? Is that at this level or is that later?
Captain's a rogue?
Yeah, he's been a rogue.
What do you think he was?
No, he's a pirate.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
We've been doing this for like 2 years.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know he was a fucking rogue. That's awesome.
Only sneak attack in every combat. Did that
Bro,
not
I
give
didn't
it a-
fucking...
Do I get my 18 dice to sneak attack? How about my rakish audacity as a rogue?
Bro, you're like, man,
It's like
this is
it's like the Rome session.
this is a brutal
With, like,
bard.
Freaking Luke. It's like, oh, I didn't realize you were a rogue. I thought your class was just asshole.
Holy fuck.
Anyway, sorry.
My bad.
Is
I
it
don't-
evasion? Should be something like that.
No, I thought you beat it. Didn't you beat the 14?
I did beat the 14.
Oh, which means normally when you would take half damage, you take 0, I believe.
Oh, yeah, that's the rakish audacity, I'm pretty sure. Or
Something like that, yeah.
That's not rakish audacity. That's with sneak attack. I've got uncanny dodge.
That's it.
That's the one.
Reaction
Just pull out the player haters book.
Uncanny dodge, reaction to have an attack done to you.
Okay.
So yeah, I think you're right.
Fuck. Well, I learned something.
This is
new
my
today.
favorite part of the podcast when I'm like Googling.
No, you're good.
We can't say Google.
Oh, I'm
We're
search
being-
engineing.
Jujuling.
Googling.
I'm
So-
ass
yeah.
Jeevesing.
Google. I'm
Juju.
web crawling. So it's 7th level. You can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area effects when you're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed on the saving throw.
Oh, hell yeah.
And only half damage if you fail.
All right, that's what I did.
Pretty solid. So because you succeed, right,
Yeah,
you take no damage,
it was a 17.
but the rest of you take 49 acid damage.
Jesus Christ, fuck
Doesn't getting a 14 beat the 14?
And if you succeeded, yes. If you succeeded, you take half. So that would be down to 24.
4.4.
How much
Yeah,
damage?
49 damage, or 24 if you passed.
I'm going to go ahead and take a long, very long rest.
Long rest right now.
Yardley is dead.
Oh shit.
I had 43 health. Well, he's unconscious.
Did you long rest?
Yes, I did.
Oh, it's 43 is his max.
Yes, he's dead. He's
So-
dead, Jim.
He's dead, Jim.
Dead. We can't say.
So it's just me and Gunkbog right now.
No, I'm still up, just
Yeah,
barely. I got 4 hit points left.
Okay, good.
We can always take Yardley as rations. He's fresh.
It's freshly cooked. Give me a perception check from the three of you.
Flippin' Flotsam, what's that?
I got a 1.
No, you didn't.
Oh my god.
Well, on 2 of my dice rolls, one of them's a
All
1.
right, so it's 22 for the first one.
Oh,
So I got 4 perception.
18 on the disadvantage, so 18.
Okay.
14.
14. You both notice a large shape from behind you is what just attacked you, but as soon as you saw it, it disappeared. And you continue to scan the forest, but do not see it pop back up.
Jesus Christ. Y'all got fucking trashed there. Do we need to go we need to go stabilize Yardley?
Yeah.
I move to stabilize Yardley.
Yeah, make a medicine check for me.
Somebody else want to stabilize Yardley?
Sure. Renlock
So-
has no more eyeballs left. That's why his
But you,
perception was
you
a
just
1.
need a 10 or higher.
Okay, 12 is my lowest.
12. And then, did you guys want a medicine check?
Might as well.
Okay.
11.
You're good.
I poured Regis in his open wounds.
Like,
You're going to make a constitution saving throw.
5?
Or death saving throw. So you've got 2 successes, you just need a third. And you're good. Yeah. So you're back and conscious with 1 hit point.
can we go back to the end?
Fuck this place. Yeah, what do you want to do?
Long rest.
Let's make
Something extremely
Hold on.
powerful just popped up, blasted you.
let's make a camp in the middle of the clearing with the zombie, and it will protect us.
Yeah, Renlock, you turn and see that the zombie is burned off from the torso up, and its legs are still just like idly standing with the chain sort of attached as a belt around its waist.
I'm gonna cast a spell, maybe.
Okay. It's totally dead, the zombie.
No,
I mean, like, obviously undead, but, like, it's dead as well. It got caught up in the...
Yardley
The
will
attack.
use Cure Wounds.
You may.
What was that at level 2? Is what, 2d6?
Gunkbog's going to haul the cart into the center of the clearing.
Okay, you can do that. You look around, you don't see anything out of place. Or...
If Gunkbog weren't Gunkbog and was instead Big Nick, he would then cast Leoman's Tiny Hut, but
Alas. What is Gunkbog's version of Liamon's tiny hut?
Lay on him.
Sort of form a bridge.
lay on man's instead of lay on hands.
hands.
I just make a tent out of my body, just
Yeah.
lay on everyone else.
Wow. Okay. 5 HP back.
Oh, shit.
That's cool.
Just cast it again.
I
did
have a
anyone,
gun.
Did anyone see what
So,
that thing was?
I'm going to cast it one more time. I did not see what that.
Yeah.
It was,
Captain got a 22, right? Or an 18?
got an 18.
What did you get?
14.
14. With an 18, you got a you got the color of it, which was a dark brown black color.
It's big and brown and kind of black.
I can cast Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum.
Mm-hmm.
But about all we could do is create an area that's warded so vision can't see through it.
Okay.
So it would appear dark and foggy, but
That
no
covers
one could
the
see
Marvel
us. And it could be 100 foot by 100 foot, or 200 feet by 200 feet,
Pretty cool.
or 300 feet by 300 feet.
But can it be 400 feet by 400 feet?
Yes, up to that.
It goes around all the salt marsh. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ocean.
Salt marsh ceases to exist.
Somebody almost died.
Somebody
today.
died here.
So we could do that in the clearing and essentially be invisible for 24 hours and take long
it's-
rests.
The post in the center has a radius of 30 feet. So the clearing is a 30-foot radius clearing.
Okay. Do you guys want to try that?
We can still see out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
What
not?
time is it? Like, is it time to be setting up camp? Or?
You've been traveling all day, so yeah. It's
All
good,
right.
good a time. Good a time as any.
Do we
Yeah.
want to risk staying here even though we won't be visible?
Well, I mean, if it's in the woods and we're in the woods, then we're both in the woods.
So we're safe.
So we're less unsafe in the clearing.
Oh, because it's not in the clearing with us.
Yeah.
Got it.
Say, yeah, I mean, if we're as long as we're staying in
But,
the
but
drown.
Gunkbog said that. It's in the woods and we go in the woods and we both in the woods. But if we in the clearing and it's in the woods, then we're in the clearing.
We're in the clear here.
That's a lot of syllables for Gunkbog.
Wow.
The hammer was
Wow.
bleeding through.
Yeah, so we'll go along with
Bring the horse.
that plan.
All right. So I'll cast Mordenkainen's Private Sanctum on the clearing.
Mm-hmm.
It's all dark and foggy, and nothing can see us in there, including anything with dark vision.
Perfect. Awesome.
Not even a character played by Simmons can see in.
No.
All right, cool.
But he does have dark vision.
Yeah.
Can we have a show of hands here? Who has dark vision?
I
don't know.
think Gunkbog does.
Drows
Oh,
do, but
yeah.
do gnolls?
I'm fairly certain
I
Knowles
think-
do.
feel like
We're
you
like
would know.
people who do CrossFit or vegans. They'll let us know before we even ask the question.
Somebody who's not even playing will like burst in and be like, "My player has dark vision."
I'm a vegan gnoll
I think there's
that
like
does
two
CrossFit.
races that don't have dark vision. actually.
Halflings, humans,
And half elves.
in half house. Yeah.
Like everything has
Everything
dark
else.
vision.
Yeah. It's overrated.
And genomes.
Yeah. So what's the? Are you guys keeping watch as you?
We should probably
Rest up.
rotate.
Yardley will not.
Yeah, Yardley should probably rest up.
He's dead tired.
Okay. Yardley gets a
got
little preference.
Fucking blitzed.
Yeah, I mean, Gunkbog took some good damage, but I still have 78 HP.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Captain will take first watch since he's the only one who didn't get hit.
Cool.
I got 4 hit points.
Yeah. Although with
no, Renlock's supposed to take a long rest, not you.
although Captain, if you want to rest, you may be able to get rid of that level of exhaustion. Actually, either of you, if you decide to take a rest.
If you want to do that,
In the order.
Gunkbog can take watch.
Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. So I think all you need is like 8
8 hours.
8
of long
hours.
rest, I think.
Yeah. But it's not necessarily uninterrupted. So let's see. Oh. Gunkbog, give me an active perception check.
Is that different from a not active perception check?
It's different from a passive perception, which is just a set number.
Oh, okay. So I just roll.
Yep.
Yeah.
And add your perception bonus.
11.
You hear, but do not see, the movement of a large creature outside of the private sanctum. It doesn't let you see.
Well, okay.
Barrier.
Here's the entire thing. Sound can't pass through the barrier at the edge of the
sound
warded
doesn't.
area.
I know you said you didn't want anything to see through it.
So I can choose any or all. Sensors created by divination spells can't.
Did you want sound also
So, but
to be blocked?
so is it two-way or is it like a one-way glass? So like can we hear and see everything from outside?
It just says no.
Yeah, sound
No
can't
sound
pass
or-
through the barrier.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nothing
'cause
can
we can-
teleport in or out.
We can still see out, but they can't see in.
And planar travel.
No, you can't see out because the barrier. Sound can't pass through at the edge, and the barrier of the warded area appears dark and foggy.
Yeah. So
Including
let's just
dark
go with the
vision.
barrier so it can't see us.
Okay, but you're good with sound?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you hear the sound of a large creature moving around, sort of in a clockwise motion around your camp. You've kind of got like a bead on where the general area of it is, but you can't see what it is.
Gentlemen, I don't know what this was, but I think we're being hunted.
I'm sleeping. Yeah.
Did Gunkbog does Gunkbog have any idea, like, roughly where it is now?
It's over there.
Yes.
What he said.
Yeah.
I feel like Gunkbog is like sneaking along, like on his tiptoes and like his hands up in the air.
You're fucking Kronk from Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah, exactly.
Just people walk by.
Break it down. It's hand carved mahogany. You just can't break it down.
So what do you want to do? You think you've spotted maybe a threat?
I have, but
Toothless.
if I wake somebody up, does that like not let them have long rest?
No. You can like talk to them, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to Yardley.
Okay.
Yardy,
Yes, Gunkbog.
I think it's right there.
Okay. What do you need me to do, Gunkbog?
I don't know. You got a thing you can like make with the hat and go outside and look at it.
Gunkbog, I was almost taken out by that thing just a few hours ago.
No, I mean not Yardy go out. Yardy make a robot go out. Look. Gunkbog's trying to ask you in Gunkbog fashion if you like can make like a little spider run or something.
I don't think I have enough time to do that. I think, right? Because I need like an hour with artificer tools to do shit like that. I can modify a wooden magic, deal 1d8 extra damage. No, W person with tools. Add in no.
Yeah, so while you guys are kind of figuring that out, Captain has a whole arsenal of like ranged weapons. Captain's gonna kind of step out of the barrier real quick and kind of just take a pot shot with his Messaluna, just kind of in the general direction Gunkbog
Your
pointed.
trail pops.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll. This would be at disadvantage since it has total cover.
Okay. That's a dirty 20 and a higher than a dirty 20.
Nice. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. It's
14 d20s, right?
it's 14.
And apply
it's sneak attack
your
since
sneak
you can't
attack
see 'em.
damage because you're a fucking rogue.
Oh my god, yes. All right. So that's a D8 plus 5 plus 46.
I definitely heard 46.
46
not
dice.
4D.
That's what I always hear, like on all the podcasts I've listened to. It's like someone says, "Oh yeah, 4d6 damage."
What?
Dungeons and Warhammers.
It's 25 damage.
If you recall, the Mezzaluna, like, I think doesn't require arrows.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it's just like a
Yeah, that sounds exactly right.
It's a bladed weapon, and you pull your hand back, and it magically summons arrows for you.
Sometimes it summons nuclear warheads as
Yeah.
well.
Just
But
the Patriot arrow.
You like pull moonlight from the sky and channel it into this magic weapon and fire it into the darkness.
Moonlight Greatbow.
Yeah, and you know it strikes true when you hear the energy arrow like sink into the flesh of this creature, and you hear a bellowing howl of pain, just and the swamp shakes in fear of this creature bellowing in pain.
Season 1, it was fuck the moon. Season 2, the moon fucks you.
Season 3, fuck the swamp. Yeah, let's get some initiative.
Shit.
Oh,
Does initiative fall under the exhaustion skill check umbrella?
I'm gonna say no.
Slash, did we get our long rest or no?
Not yet.
Okay.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Did we get a short rest?
You're also. I'm the only one out.
Yeah,
of
you can roll your hit die.
Okay.
I'm also the only one out of the little barrier right now. So in theory,
I thought you were on the inside.
no, he stepped out.
Oh, okay.
Captain,
he wouldn't have been able to shoot it if he was still inside because it won't let stuff past.
It lets
No.
stuff pass, just not. You can't see.
Yeah,
you
like
can't-
that thing. It,
Oh, okay.
it could
see
just
through.
walk right in if it wanted to.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, okay. So it's not Leuman's tiny hut.
Captain did step out though, and he rolled a 16 for initiative.
Gunkbog has a 2.
Nice.
So hopefully this
Nine.
thing relies purely
Redlock
on
got a
sight.
9. Gunkbog got a 2. Yardley got a what?
Hold on. Initiative, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad. I
Reading the
I
Mario
realized I didn't have to
screen.
use all 8 of my hit dice.
Dice. Yeah.
Whoops. So I'm gonna do that real quick.
You don't have to use all 8, but you can.
I got an 18, by the way, for my initiative.
Very nice.
What's Wizard's hit dice?
But I will use my hit dice.
I think it's a D4.
Is it no?
Yardy. Okay.
I
It's a
think that
D4 or
was
D6.
old. Yeah, it might be 6.
Say it's the lowest one.
Let me roll up on y'all. So Captain.
1d6.
Okay. Let me roll to see what happens before.
So do we
it
get half of
happens.
our hit dice that we roll back, or is it? I've never
What's
taken a short
Captain's
rest.
AC?
All you have to do is roll
15.
at however many hit dice you have. You can roll either
crit
all
me?
of them, some of them, or like one of them.
On one.
Just give it to me. Give it to me straight.
Okay. All right. I'll do the first one. 15 plus 2. 17 piercing plus 2 acid damage.
So 52 minus 19. 52, 42, 41, 43. 33 hit points remaining. That's not bad.
9 plus 12 is
21.
21 to 25 plus. 25 plus 5 acid damage, so another 30 damage
On top of what he already took.
on top of that.
Okay, that's not as good.
Do you have your uncanny dodge ability? Do you want to use that?
I didn't have to make a dex save. Reaction to half an... Oh, just a 10 attack done to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to use that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So that'll give me 15 back in aggregate. So puts me to 18 instead of 3.
Yes, that's a little better.
Jesus Christ, Yardley! This hurts like a bitch!
Yeah, so
I didn't even feel it the first time, Captain.
I just want to describe the captain is seeing what's happening, but to the three of you, you hear this loud commotion as just a monstrous creature comes tearing through the swamp as soon as it sees the captain, and you hear the rending of flesh and bits of. You see a bit of the captain come flying back into the Mordecanans.
Do I know how close it
Rations.
is based off of whatever's happening?
You know that the captain went through, and the commotion's right there.
Is it within 10 feet of me? Do I know that?
No.
Okay, then never mind.
Further than 10 feet.
Okay. Then sorry,
and yeah,
I
it is
guess if I
Yarden's
was
turn.
first if I was first in there, then that would be I would try to look around and see, but I didn't see it. So never mind, my turn's done.
No, you could do something.
Oh, because I thought looking around was an action. To see
If you had to roll perception, I hate that.
okay,
Perception is
I
active.
didn't. So I'm going to set my cannon down. And then I will take a shot.
Okay.
So I
Roll-
guess I'm leaving the Morty. I guess I'm leaving the fog.
Do you want to? So you're gonna walk out of the fog as well?
Yeah.
Okay. You drop the cannon. You walk out, and you see that a swamp dragon is currently mauling the
I
captain.
knew it was a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fairly large, about 14 to 20 feet long. It has long curved horns that point towards its snout, snapping jaws that are dripping with acid.
Okay. All right. I will shoot this fucker.
Okay. Roll to hit.
It's a 19 plus whatever, so that hits, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
And I will also use my my modification to deal 1d8 extra damage on
Sweet.
that. So so my damage is a 1d20 plus 2 plus a 1d8.
Okay.
That's bad.
Okay.
3.
That is 10 damage.
Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, you shoot. Did your cannon do anything? Oh, because you put it down this turn, it has to fire.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It can't fire.
All right. You fire at the thing, and its hard scales soak up some of the damage of the blow. Captain, you're up.
Whew, Captain's hurting.
Yardley is next to the target, so you can apply sneak attack.
Hey, didn't we get a whole bunch of healing potions?
Pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure we got some healing
I
potions.
don't remember exactly what you got, but if you have them on your sheet, that'd be pretty helpful.
My sheet rarely saves things because it crashes as soon as I write them in.
If only they made some kind of like non-electronic version.
If only we had a pencil and some paper. Dude, I'm okay.
Chad Captain over here.
I think I've had the most characters die so far in this show, so I'm okay with Yardley taking one for the team. I can retcon everything I did in the other campaign.
All right, so at this point, he wants for these two guys to have as much like element of surprise as possible. So Captain is going to use his movement to like run away or go as far away from the.
You want to like circle around?
Yeah. Kind of just circle away from the little foggy shroud, and he's going to take another pot shot.
Oh, okay.
Same as before.
Yardley's going to say, "You got to get up on the Hydra's back. Get up on the Hydra's back."
Hell yeah. Bonus action, disengage because you're a rogue. Hell yeah.
Yep. That's not a great attack.
You have a luck stone.
That's right. We've
Yeah.
already taken a rest. Anyway, it's 8 plus 6.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. We're gonna luck stone that. See if that bites me in the ass later.
I hope I bite you in the ass.
That's an 18.
That hits.
Oh hell yeah! All right.
Roll
With
damage.
sneak attack.
Yes.
Same thing. That is 1d8 plus 5.
Oh, I thought you were going to count more d8.
So that's 10 plus 4d6.
Woo, baby, that's some sixes.
That's 10.
Daka, daka, daka.
20.
22.
32.
Holy shit.
32
dude.
damage.
Fuck.
Rogues are dumb.
I love it. I love it.
Rogues are supposed to be this frail. I'm gonna hop and bop and be a utility, but I'm also gonna kill all your family and everything you've ever known.
Okay,
Apply a tactical nuke.
while
every time
Renlock
it-
is using the element of surprise, he's running screaming through the fog wall. Yeah, and he sees this dragon. So what he's going to attempt to do is cast polymorph on it.
All right. I knew it was going to happen sometime.
The only spell
it's
he
a
has.
Constitution save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
It's a black dragon.
Fails.
I'm going to polymorph it into a frog. And then immediately tell everybody, don't attack it. So it's going to be a frog for at least an hour.
Right.
If it drops to 0 hit points, it goes back to being a dragon with the same amount of hit points it currently has. But it says that any excess damage carries over to its normal form. So if we can find a way to overkill this frog, like bigly,
Like a lot.
yes, like by dropping gunk bog on it or something, all that damage will carry over to the dragon.
Is it possible to bury the frog?
In an hour, it's going to turn back into a dragon.
But if a dragon's underneath, how tall is the dragon?
3.
At least 5 tall.
At least 5. Okay.
It's 3.
At least 5.
I'll throw something out there. 100 feet in the air is terminal velocity in D&D.
Gunk bog.
It's like 10
I have a
Can you
cannon.
throw this Can you throw a frog?
I was gonna say,
I
like,
have a catapult.
let's load this thing into a cannon and fire it up in the air.
straight up in the air. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Does a dragon not have wings, though?
He goes and picks up.
Not a swamp dragon.
A frog doesn't.
Yes, because it's a frog.
It's the impact.
He picks up this little
not the
frog.
fall that counts.
And he runs up to Yardley and he's like, quick, put this in your cannon and shoot it straight up.
Now, gentlemen, I'm a
Nowhere
humanitarian, but I don't know if shooting a frog out of my cannon is
Do it!
All right.
This dragon almost killed you, Yardley.
Yardley will put it, load it in the magical cannon, and shoot it
All right.
in the air.
No frogs were hurt in the making of this podcast.
Only dragons.
Yeah. Okay. You wanted to go straight up in the air?
It's going to go straight up in the air.
Okay.
What's the range on that cannon?
Oh.
5 billion feet.
Let me
A
check.
frog, you say? Can you in polymorph? So it takes 26 damage.
That's it?
10d6. Yeah. Oh, it took 26 damage.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
So it turns back into a dragon inside of the fog.
Wow.
Is it a giant frog or a
No, just a little frog.
just tiny beast frog? CR0.
What you should have done
So if the frog drops to 0, then it reverts back. Is that what you're
Yes, but the damage carries over for anything after. So however many hit points it has 1d4
That
minus
minus-
1.
telling me? Okay. I'm just gonna go with 1 because
Okay.
because it's a fucking frog.
so yeah.
See, what you should have done is you should have found some kind of creature that has like a billion hit points but no attack potential.
To eat the frog.
No, and then we just would have beat the crap out of that, and when it turned back into a dragon, it would have just been dead.
I mean, that's kind of what happened. So you guys scramble. Think of this idea really quick. Launch the frog way up in the air.
So
Comes screaming back down.
the cannon has a range of 120 feet, so I'm assuming it'll shoot at 120
Yeah.
feet in the air.
Yeah, it does. So, pew, and then
It's like an
you hear like the bomb, like the dive bomb whistle of a,
Hello, ground. I want to be your friend.
and then you see smoke and lightning begin to crackle and billow as the polymorph spell undoes itself, and then the dragon tries to take off. What do you do?
Like fly away.
It does not fly.
I was
Is it-
running away.
Yeah.
Isn't it Gunkbog's turn?
I can't speak for Gunkbog.
Yes, Gunkbog. What do you do?
Gunkbog can't speak for Gunkbog.
Gunkbog's gonna look over at the captain, and he's just gonna nod at him. He's gonna jump up on the Hydra's back.
Oh, God. No, it's not what you were
Roll
supposed to do.
Can't
Athletics.
metagame.
It's the one
right.
thing you weren't supposed to do.
You have to beat a
Oh, no.
13.
How's an 18?
Oh, pretty good. You jump and grab onto its wings and pull back. So it is grappled.
You just mounted a dragon.
It reels back with the pressure that you're putting on its back. It's going to try to break free.
That's opposed athletics, right?
Ooh, yeah, you got to beat a 23 this time.
18.
Oh. And it's where? So it breaks free. It is going to dash away. If you would like to make an attack of opportunity, you may.
Can I use all
There
of my
is-
500 attacks of opportunity as a barbarian?
You have, yeah, so with your attack action, you get 2 attacks. So, yeah, as a reaction, you take the attack action. Because you're a barbarian, that's 2 attacks. You might kill it. I'll be pretty impressed.
Okay, the first one definitely does not hit. That's an 11.
Okay. A 7.
7-11.
Yeah.
8. Yeah.
An 8. Okay.
8?
It does get away. It disappears into the swamp, and you see its form sort of delve into the muck and swamp as it glides through the earth like as if it was water. And then the swamp falls eerily quiet, and after a few minutes, you hear the crickets and swamp creatures begin to start up their symphony once more.
That was pretty cool. I've never seen a frog go that high.
All right, well, that's a story for the ages.
Can we take a nap now?
Not here.
But it's out there, and we're in the clearing, so we're safe. That's what Gunkbog said.
Gunkbog have 3 degrees.
Have you seen the captain, Renlock?
I
Most of them.
Listen, I don't think it's going to be coming back anytime soon, and honestly, you're a little worse for wear than I am, so
A little bit.
let's call it a night.
We'll go to sleep here. In the fog.
All right.
The gunk fog.
It's a gunk fog.
My cannon.
Sorry.
Oh wait, I have to choose what my cannon is, right?
When you summon
No, I think the cannon chooses.
just when you summon it.
Oh, okay.
You can summon it.
I would like to summon it again as a protector cannon
Okay.
to have everyone around it, and it will do D8 plus 6 health back for everybody.
Is it temp HP?
No, it's HP.
Oh.
So we're taking a full rest, though.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Never mind. I'm gonna put the goddamn cannon
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
Does it have like an auto turret mode?
Yeah.
Is this artillerist?
Yeah.
Artilator.
Secure. Artillator.
Oh, sorry. It was temp HP. My fault. Never mind.
That's okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not healing.
My bad. I fucked up.
Protector. 1d8 plus intelligence modifier. Very nice.
That's still actually not bad.
I mean, it's good. Yeah, temp HP is great. Because temp HP stacks.
Just like my stacks that Yarpy made. From
Stacks from opening a school. Yeah, when's that tuition money going to roll in?
Oh, dude, it's been rolling. That's passive income. Yardley's already.
He's got a little nest egg
He's
built up.
diversified. Like, he's good to go.
Unfortunately, it's in an untouchable 401k right now.
He's almost there.
But, yeah, we'll get there. That CD will mature. Anyway.
So gold is heavy. If we have enough gold, can we just make golden armor?
We could.
Okay, that's good. So, you rest up. You get your long rest without further consequence.
It was rough.
Yeah,
We get our hit dice back too, right?
you do with a long rest.
I can't blame anyone but myself for that, boys.
No, you're fine.
Renlock wakes up and says, "Let's go kick some more dragon ass."
Captain is very
No.
impressed with Renlock's his quick wits.
Ingenuity, motivation, positive attitude. Somebody get this man a resume.
He's going to be employee of the month.
Crewman of the month.
This is all cloaked in animal cruelty. He put a frog in a goddamn cannon just to see what terminal velocity will do to it.
Of the angels.
Don't. Let's call a spade a spade. He's still a murderous animal. Like, he just murders animals.
Yardley is very
Real
opinionated.
G's move in silence like lasagna, Redlock.
Well, you do remember what happened last session where he took that thing and didn't he make the guy eat it or something?
Oh yeah, made him eat
The Rigus, yeah.
No, not the Rigus. Well, yes, Rigus, but also the fucking Hell Stone.
Oh yeah.
yeah, turned him into a Chaos Spawn.
Oh, I got rid of those, I think, didn't I?
You still have them.
Oh,
in a bag.
That's right.
You want to eat one?
No.
Tasty.
Yeah, Gunkbog gave you like leather to wrap it in.
Oh, okay. Thanks,
Yeah.
Gunkbog.
Well, following your rest, the little bit of light that creeps through the drowned forest, through the fog, and miasma of spores in the air.
I have asthma.
Yeah.
My asthma.
My
I'm sorry.
you feel your wounds sort of healing a bit, Captain. But the scratches, he missed you with the bite, but he got you with his big 2 meaty claws. And as you tended to your wounds over your rest, you noticed that they were burning quite a bit, but you put on some from your med kit or whatever. Your
Gunkbog peed on him.
Some herring?
ammonia is a base. Sure, why not? Whatever. But yeah, over some pickled herring, you managed to bandage and treat your wounds. But which are just as much from the large claws as the acid that was dripping from them. But you don't suspect any poison or anything like that.
All right.
And something tells you that maybe this journey isn't going to be too much longer.
Like in the literal sense or figuratively?
At least for this quest.
Both of them.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna die soon.
Do it. Before we get too far on the road, let's take a quick break.
I have 34 emails.
I have 34 hit points plus 69.
The worst part when I'm listening to these podcasts is when this gets played because I usually have like the Bluetooth on in my car and it just fucking blows out my speakers, fucking deafens me. Or like Ezra's in the car and it's like, shut the fuck up, turn that shit off. Okay, sorry.
Why do you let your child listen to this podcast?
Because it's great.
Because I want him to grow up mentally retarded.
You want him to be a pilot?
Yeah.
It's okay. My girlfriend was retarded. Now she's a pilot.
Sweet. Well, having just survived a swamp dragon attack, you guys are ready to set off for your next leg of the journey. Is there anything special you'd like to do?
Yardley would like to learn how to tie a noose.
Okay, tread carefully.
He's going to find a tree branch,
All right.
and he's going to end it all for himself.
Roll an intelligence check. See if you can tie a rope.
So 4.
Crit fail your rope. Like, let's see that happen.
I don't know what rope is.
As he jumps off the branch,
I call this
and he just breaks his
I was
legs.
about to say, I kicked the stool out from under me like, fuck, I forgot the rope.
call this the Yardley Swamp rope trick.
Oh, he does have rope trick.
Yeah, I think I made a
Anyway.
racist joke about that.
And tie your own noose.
Hey, what did we say? What did we say in the microscope? No racism.
No, race. Oh, shit, you're right.
Oh, well, so much for that.
I think I violated that rule twice already.
Yardley was talking about suicide,
Yeah.
not racism.
Well, yes, but you're a white man with a southern accent with
So
a noose.
we are going to leave the campsite.
Make me a survival check. Turn me into a survival check.
Is it me?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless somebody else decided to trailblaze.
I have a. You know what? Yeah, I guess I'm trailblazing. Oh, that's a 19.
Hell yes.
No, Gunkbog is envoying because it's the GMC version. Made him look away. I've never gotten that response before.
Yep. I really didn't want to. I just wanted to stare at you, and I was like, nope, I can't do it.
I just had to stop.
Yeah.
19 for my survival check.
Fucking Mopar.
And you know what? The best part is the captain is going to be a cutlass because it's the Oldsmobile version.
Please,
Jesus
please,
Christ.
fucking
Somebody
leave.
do anything in Dungeons and Dragons.
Pirates have cutlasses.
Oh
I
my
can
god.
use thunderclap so I can be a thunderbird.
Oh my god.
Everybody take 1d4 psychic damage.
Yardley puts the
Gunkbox.
mezzaluna in his mouth.
Everybody take 4 psychic damage.
Gunkbog's got the cart.
Okay.
So with my 19,
Yes. You push through, you find, you go past the clearing, you break down camp, and after walking for a little while, you find another outcropping. Rising above the trees, you see a dark stone tower. And as you get closer, you see sort of a mist rising up and around this tower. Should we wait?
I mean, we usually don't now. I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day, like, actually, like, earlier, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about that. Like, man, like, back when we first started this thing, if someone had to get up, they'd be like looking around, like, all right, let's take a quick break. And now it's like everyone just, like, gets up and fucks around.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll take a pee break in the middle of doing, like,
Literally describing what you're going to interact with.
yeah.
It's all right.
Who cares? Like, it just cracks me up.
I mean, we're the only ones who listen to this.
I like the
guess
That's true.
no,
Well,
two
hey,
people
you
are the
know,
only
we
ones who
average
listen.
like 100 listens per episode. So that's not bad.
So you listen to it
so
that many
I was
times?
about to say the 98 listens that you do don't count.
Well, that's true.
Actually,
Actually,
100 listens?
somewhere, yeah, about that.
That's
Holy
not
fuck.
right.
Is that
Okay.
I was saying that's an
Oh, like
average
total.
over like I'm like mentally averaging over like all of our episodes because like
Okay.
a couple of them have like 1,000 listens.
How about this? We'll say if you are listening to any of these episodes, please contact us and let us know.
I would love to
We
see
have
a bounce rate.
Our
real.
website is not saltyboys.com.
It is
Please do not go there.
lemonparty.org.
Unless you're interested
Yeah, unless
in
you're
an
in
all-natural
or gay cruises.
yeah,
Yes.
all-natural, men-only cruises.
You know, maybe we should reach out to them for a sponsorship.
Okay,
mean-
so I'll tell you right now, we have 2,396 total listens with 18 listens in the past week.
What
to
the
give you,
fuck?
To give you a bounce rate,
What do you mean?
like
Bounce with me, bounce.
We're
like
rich.
how long people listen?
2 seconds.
I think I have to pay more for that.
Oh, okay.
They're like, oh shit, this isn't the
But
Salty
I think-
Boys podcast.
I think
was
a
looking
listen
for.
counts as a completed episode.
Jesus
They
Christ.
listen to
Wow.
all of that shit.
Yo, listeners, you go. Whoever.
I don't listen that much.
our, okay, Rigus Returns had 41 listens.
What the fuck?
Damn.
How many times did you listen? fully?
Once.
Okay.
I listened to it once.
I did not listen to it.
Yeah, me neither. I don't listen to this bullshit.
Who the hell is listening? Chinese bots?
I think Simmons is listening now that he's not part of it.
Okay, so 3. We figured out the. So who are the other 38?
Curse of the Sea Ghost Part 1, which was episode number 9, has 65 listens.
Okay.
Episode 1 has 260.
Denver,
Episode 2 has 129.
The wings got to him.
I'm
Be
not
right back.
super
We're
surprised
to
about 1 and 2.
Oh,
shit myself.
Well, that's the problem is I don't want to.
He isn't that on the podcast. Sorry, he isn't his name on the
Oh
podcast.
yes,
Mick
delete
Haas.
that.
I mean-
Mick Haas.
We didn't introduce ourselves.
Also,
didn't.
it, like every time something comes to it's like, hey, take that out of post. It never happens. But I love that we're still like, hey, AR, take that out for me. Yeah, all right.
I have taken a handful of things out.
There was a
I also
couple
edit out.
things.
I also edit out
Kentucky's
the
gonna
part
go
where
poop.
someone tells me to take it
Take that
out.
out.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, I think it's funny that like in my like short term memory, I'm like, oh, I remember I asked him to take that out. And then
You fucking donkey. Anyway,
Oh, I think he ran up the sheets.
he did.
oh god, okay.
The wings got to him.
Are we still recording?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we're
what you were saying. Yeah,
Yeah, we're still
recording.
going. So I'm gonna.
We'll just push forward.
That's fine.
Let's just
We'll push it out of us.
Yes, quite literally.
let's just not play D&D for a second.
We'll bear down and we'll get this done.
We're on like 30 minutes of time left.
Yeah.
We'll bite the stick and we'll just go.
The turtle head.
So
That's fine.
this is hilarious because this may be pretty pivotal here. So in the outcropping in front of you, not too far from the edge of the miasma, a series of alchemical fumigators spray a mist up and out around what looks to be a small outpost. From here, you can see a few heavy canvas tents, as well as a few distinct structures surrounding this black tower.
Gentlemen, can you please put your masks on? We are going to take a look at these tents, and then me being the most gentlemanly.
What do you mean? Rinlock's never taken us off.
Gogbog neither.
He's had it on since he's left the inn.
Well, then, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the. I guess I should survey. What else am I seeing other than that? With
So it looks like there's a small camp around this ruined tower. You look. You don't see any people yet. So, do you want to get closer?
Captain wants to climb the tower. Is he listening to us?
Yes, because I'm live streaming.
Oh,
I'm not live streaming.
Oh.
That's not possible.
It just said he wants to climb the tower.
Yeah.
yes.
the fuck? What the fuck is this picture in the chat?
What?
It's a human centipede.
Oh yeah, you didn't see that?
Oh,
That was an episode of South Park.
I don't watch South Park.
There's a reference to that,
Oh my!
like earlier this
I
episode.
know, I made it. I just don't watch South Park. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's the human centipede episode.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was
Wow.
It was an Apple update, and like they had like the terms and conditions, and Kyle just clicked agree and didn't read it. And he's like, well, nobody reads it, right? And everyone's like, no, yeah, we all read that. And like, if you agreed to the terms and conditions, you like agreed to be part of a human centipede.
Damn. That's pretty much.
You roll
So he
athletics.
acts-
I don't think he took dice with him.
No,
Yeah.
Bubs or Skylar sent that.
He's got his phone.
Television asparagus. Why? It's just a terrible combo.
Or this vanilla
Yeah,
paste.
well, the whole joke was the front guy was Japanese, and he was like traditional Japanese guy, and like they always gave him food choices between like normal stuff and like really weird like raw that.
Oh, to cuttlefish and asparagus.
And he took that every time, and Kyle was not happy.
That's funny.
Yardley will take a look at the tents
Okay.
and kind of saunter down in a non-threatening manner.
Mhm.
Just to see if
A
there's...
voice calls out to you. What business have you here?
Risky business. Gunk Bog favorite movie.
Gunk Bog like slides through the swamp on his boots.
With the handcart.
in his button down and his fucking underwriting tighties.
He fucking like bites it, like he tries to slide with the cart and just like doubles into Yardley. Sorry.
It's like you get that. Just take the old.
It's like that like extremely old YouTube video of the girls that like slide on the hardwood floor and just like bite it.
Oh no. Yardley will he will say, "We mean nobody no harm. We've been attacked by a creature out in the woods, and we're taking a second for some rest and respite here."
You are foolish to seek mercy in this forest, travelers.
That's not who we're looking for.
Sit, eat, join me around the fire.
Am I... You know what? Fuck it. All right.
As you sort of turn the corner around the camp, around this first canvas tent, you see the warmth of a flickering fire. Around that campfire sit 4 hulking legionaries of the Empire. Each is holding a small part of some unfortunate swamp animal, and while gnawing on bones, they each keep a watchful eye at your approach.
Yardley will set his weapon down to show that he is not a threat.
Oh, you can holster it. You're good.
Yeah, he's gonna holster and be like, "What have we here, gentlemen? Have y'all seen the black swamp dragon that's been haunting these parts? It seems."
They do not speak back to you.
He's gonna kind of look around and say, "How rude of me! I'm Yardley Quiffin, and these are my gaggle of compatriots we have here."
Renlock points to the whatever they're eating and says, "Can I have some of that?"
One of the legionaries points with a bone to a stew pot, sort of located next to the fire.
I assume, Renlock, that's what we can have.
Gunk Bog, okay. Gunk Bog have herring.
Okay, so he goes to grab a piece of whatever.
Yeah,
Starts gnawing on it.
there's a little bit of bread and a little bowl you can scoop out and.
He's gonna look at
Just paw full. Right into the mouth.
Just paw right into the hot soup pot.
Yeah.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, maybe I should have been smarter about this.
Did you get?
He's back. That was quick.
Yeah.
I guess we might have just taken that much time.
Welcome back.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is some people
7.
talk about it. Some people,
Okay.
some
It's
people
really
be about
hot.
it.
It's really fucking hot soup.
Sweet.
Yeah. Ah! You like unconsciously let out like a scream of pain, and you're like your hand is kind of shaking from the heat. What?
And then he
headphones really
tenderly licks some of it off of his hand.
Nothing changed.
Did it get unplugged by accident?
No, he says they're louder.
Oh.
I mean, it
I
has,
didn't
been,
touch
it has been
anything.
fairly hot recently, but
Yeah.
Oh, so hot.
I like the soup.
Hot soup.
I'm not a sound engineer, but I think there's just a knob you can use to turn the volume down.
Yeah, but the question is why? Because nothing changed from when you left.
Maybe
It could have
maybe
just
it was
been loud
slightly
in
unplugged.
general, and the sound that he was experiencing before was quiet.
Sure, I was talking really loud when you first sat down.
I'm a network engineer
still-
and I listen
No,
to
I'm good.
sound.
All you missed was they approached the tower. There's some canvas tents scattered around, and there's a campfire with 4 legionaries around it. And there was a voice that said, "What business do you have?" And then sit, eat, drink the ale if it pleases you.
And Renlock tried to put his paw right
hand.
into a soup pot.
Into the hot soup pot.
Nice.
He burned his hand.
The Legionaries intense.
They are out tense.
Out tense.
Yeah.
And
But
so
you
they're
know
not very
who
intense.
is tense and will soon not be is a pale woman with dark hair and dark eyes exits one of the tents. She's the source of the voice that was speaking to you, Yardley.
So who are we looking for again?
Reaffirms, sit, eat, drink the ale if it pleases you. She gestures to a small cask of Puck's Reserve sitting on a nearby stump.
Hi, lady.
Sorry, I got really excited.
I did. He's gonna kind of like, well, we meant no.
Comes with a souvenir bandana wrapped around the cask.
Oh man, and a rock. A tear is shed
And here.
somewhere, somehow, but a tear. Yarley, well, he's like, we don't mean to impose on your hospitality, ma'am, but we have been through some hell and back, it seems. To whom are we addressing?
Mercy Klaus.
Mercy.
I guess we were
Klaus.
looking for Mercy in the swamp.
Yes.
Sweet. Hi, Mercy.
Many come to me looking for mercy.
The double entendres are not lost on me, ma'am.
Well, that's because you're Mercy. Of course they're looking for you.
I hesitate to say it, but I know that you may be here to do me harm. Who is it that sends you my way? At least let me know the name of my enemy.
I don't know.
Well, to be fair with you, we weren't exactly told to do harm to you. Anders really... was it Anders? No,
Eleander.
yeah. Eleander.
Anders.
It was Anders.
Yeah. You saved Eleander. Anders Solmore asked you.
Anders mostly just wants to know what you're doing here.
Solmore.
Yeah, that's the one.
After a brief reflection, she says, it makes sense.
I'm glad it makes sense to one of us.
So does that mean we can go back now, Captain?
Not quite yet. We just know she's here. I think he knew she was here, too.
She's camping.
A brief moment of thoughtfulness, she says, he didn't send you to kill me?
Not that I'm aware of.
Just so much to find you, ma'am. But
I believe his words were, tell me what Mercy's doing in the drowned... I want to know what Mercy's doing in the drowned forest, and that we'd know what you'd look like when we saw you. Maddeningly unhelpful, this one.
She puts a hand to her chin to hide a growing smile. Says, foolish Anders. That makes sense. I'd expect he'd underestimate me.
All right. I'm glad this is all coming together for you, because we almost got killed by a dragon getting here. Maybe throw us a bone. I mean, the booze is nice, but, what's going on here? What's your deal?
She crosses her arms, and with like a furrowed brow, she says, a dragon.
well, yes, we've mentioned it several times. But
Well, it was a dragon.
was a dragon,
but then it was a frog. And then it was a dragon again.
She says,
Renlock and Gunkbug say that in
Believe me.
concert.
Yeah, at the exact same time.
she says, believe me, I've had many retainers returning from the drowned forest saying that they saw a dragon. However, I know that this dragon is simply code for encountering the Gremsguard.
No, it was a dragon.
A dragon.
We turned it into a frog and put it in a cannon and shot it straight up in the air.
so, ma'am,
I'm going to show her my fucking rended flesh with the claw
you
marks.
Can. You absolutely have proof that you were
That's
attacked by a dragon.
Last time, I know Grim personally, and unless he's grown 7 stories tall, this is not... Grim's hands weren't quite this big.
You know the leader of the mercenary company of the called the Gremsguard.
we are familiar with Grim, yes. But this was an actual dragon. I was deceased momentarily because of the dragon.
Somebody died here.
Yeah, she puts her hand to her face to think again. Says, this changes a few things.
Once again, I'm so glad that the big picture is coming together for you. I really can't understate just how thrilled I am that things are making sense on your end.
Let me return the favor then. How much contact have you had with the capital in the past few months?
Like, the Imperial capital?
Yes.
None.
Little to none, ma'am. Emphasis on none.
Why do you think that might be? Do you have any guesses?
Because I'm a potato farmer?
We are the heroes of Saltmarsh. We're not exactly intertwined with the capital.
Not the heroes of the Imperium.
Yeah.
She says, yes. It seems that Grem has taken it upon himself to protect Saltmarsh from the Imperial assets. And until now, he has used... hang on, sorry. He has been cleverly misleading Imperial interests in the area. And in fact, my sources until now had confirmed that there was no dragon in the swamp. But now you give me empirical proof that there is, in fact, a dragon here. So, as you might guess, that complicates the situation. And I may have put to death more people than I should have. But, nevertheless, I, like many from the capital, were stymied by Grem in traversing the swamp to come to Saltmarsh. So, now that you've gotten rid of the dragon problem, that shouldn't be as much of an issue now.
Well,
Yeah, it's gone.
not necessarily.
Yardley here is still delirious from his running. Yes, the it was a tough, hard-fought battle, but our friend here, Redlock, made quick work of it with a dastardly polymorph thinking.
Make a deception check.
Jesus Christ, we had her. She was already believing it.
I'm sorry. Yardley is bound to being an upstanding
All right, I have-
gentleman.
That's an 18 on deception.
It's pretty good. She says, "Oh, well, there's no sense in wasting this anymore." And she walks over to the fumigator and flips a switch, making the mist stop. She says, "Since it's no longer necessary to ward off the dragon, then I suppose it won't be needed."
What is it?
And she waits and stares. And waits and stares.
Renlock stares right back through the eyes of the gas mask.
Mm-hmm. What did you think of the soup?
It was hot.
And she waits and stares.
He keeps staring back.
Okay. After an uncomfortable amount of time, a scout appears from the edge of the woods, and Mercy looks at the scout. The scout looks back at Mercy. He nods, gives 3 fingers, and then turns and leaves. You too.
Did we see that?
Yes, yeah, you definitely saw it.
So how many 3 of what are out there? How many 3 of what are out there?
Oh, don't worry about that.
Okay. Captain,
So-
should we worry about that?
What is your plan here? Mercy asks you.
I've been more of a straight shooter here than you've been. I'm told you, I'm here on Anders' business. He told me to figure out what Mercy's doing in the forest. I've got a vague idea of what you're doing here, but you've been very cryptic.
That's correct. And you've told me much of what I didn't know, and I appreciate that.
Yes,
So,
and I'm very glad you're getting everything you want out of this relationship.
I do, because
So if you could give
as
me
a member of the Klaus family, I'm owed everything in my vicinity.
that's wonderful. Yes, I'm very happy for you. So if you could just, I don't know, give me a memo, maybe something, maybe some sort of more cryptic code words that you and Anders may have, so that I can prance my way on out of this forest and back to my just reward.
Yeah.
Pillage my Weasley black guts out.
She takes she says, "One moment," and turns, goes back into her tent. Here's some movement. She comes back out. She has a metal rod. She throws it in the fire. She says, "I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing out here. I am searching for the Keystone of Death."
Sounds fascinating.
Sound like a Friday night for Gunkbog.
Would Yardley know about the Keystone of Death at all?
Does Yardley know about Keystones?
I know I hate Pennsylvania. Does that factor in any of this at all?
Or Keystone Light.
I know we mentioned Keystones before.
Yes.
You know what? Actually, I don't think
know
he
if we-
rolled well on his Keystone check, so never mind.
Yeah.
That wouldn't check out.
At this point, Yeah, because I think we've heard the term before.
Yeah. Is there a demo version? Perhaps a Keystone Light.
She says, I have tracked
No, they
down...
call it Keystone Prime now.
I have tracked down the Keystone of Death. I know that the Keystone of Fire was in Saltmarsh, but I lost track of it due to some interference of some kind. So I'm this is my backup, and I am extremely close to having it.
Does Renlock know anything about Keystones in general?
Make an Arcana check.
You know a lot about goddamn potatoes.
117.
17's pretty good. You know that Keystones are sort of like large-scale arcane foci. They're too big to be used on like an individual level, but they can be used to amplify or dampen sorceries. Sort of is the general idea.
Have you found it yet?
I'm very close.
Oh, where are you looking?
Gunkbug, no.
She opens her arms to gesture like here.
Oh, in the tower.
It might be the tower.
She like smiles like that's cute.
Hey guys, let's go look at the tower.
No.
Please, go for it.
Okay.
Renlock, can I stop you for just a second to think about this? Something called the Keystone of Death. We are in a monument to death in something called the Drowned Forest here. And I'm thinking that tower just might be the Keystone of Death rather than it is inside the tower.
Well, then how do we turn it on?
I don't know, but I think that is just a little bit out of my pay grade.
Oh, no. You already still have the noose?
Bog's getting dark.
One of the legionaries says, "Soup hand," looking at you.
He waves soup hand.
Yeah. He takes a spoon and sort of ladles like up a bit of soup, showing you a human finger in the soup. It says, "You want to go in there still?"
That's why it tastes so good, huh?
And he goes back to like,
I mean, he is a gnoll. Like, they eat anything, so... Except Rigus.
So
except Rigus, yeah. Draw the line hard.
No, Rigus.
yeah, so Captain is gonna touch. He's gonna grab hold of the hammer of Gunkbog, and he's gonna ask a smart bog what he thinks, what he makes of this Keystone business.
Well, you see, Captain, as I've mentioned several times...
She's 40. I gotta pee.
We'll keep going.
we don't even stop anymore. We don't take pee breaks. People leave.
I don't even get up to pee. I just sit here.
Wait, you guys
so
are getting up to
warm.
pee?
Yes.
Oh, shit. That's why the floor's been stained here for so many months. Sorry, let me get back into it.
Oh, yellow.
Okay, gotta recenter
Yeah.
on my Gunkbog energies. Smartbog. Home. Anyways, so Smartbog says, Captain, as I've mentioned several times before, and I seem to be ignored, Keystones are very central to at least my experience in orc culture.
Sorry, I can't understand sarcastic, condescending bastard. Can you try plain old common?
Yeah, that's
I have
what
condescending bastard vision out to 60 feet.
As I've mentioned in the past, there are a lot of keystones, and minor keystones are required in
Renlock,
order
take
to...
3 acid damage. Renlock, take 3 acid damage.
For what?
A belch from another plane. Sorry.
God damn it.
As he is so rudely interrupted again.
Take 1d4 sonic damage. 4 sonic damage.
Oh my god. Anyways, the keystones are required in order to gain entry to the capital city where you see I was born and raised. I've never had a possession of a keystone, but there are many orc captains that do in fact have keystones and allow us entry and exit from the star-patterned cavern upon which the capital city of my people is built. So it is how I get home, if and when I do eventually travel home. If you remember, I have spent a lot of my recent life relegated to a cave outlooking the mountain up over which the city is constructed in. So it's been quite a while since I've been home, but Keystones are quite crucial to the success and the stability of the Orc Kingdom. But we've learned in school about the
To be continued in part 2.
I'm waiting for him to finish eating this freaking chicken wing.
Yeah. Mercy says, that's a flowery way of saying you live in a cave.
Why, quite.
All right, but what can you tell us about the one we're looking at? He holds his arms out to mimic Mercy. Here, this death one.
Most Keystones are not quite so big.
And why did she want it?
Probably for the same reason that anyone wants anything of power. To have power.
Yeah, but why did she want to go to your home?
The Keystone of Death is one of the more powerful Keystones, and not necessarily one that is useful for crossing, at least useful plane boundaries. I believe that there are some of the more powerful Keystones, like the Keystones of Fire and Ice, which I believe were in Saltmarsh. I'm not sure. And the Keystone of Death is one that we heard about as children. A bit of a boogeyman story, as I remember it from our shaman.
Allow me to add to your tale, large orc. There are some keystones that were too wild to be tamed, or at least too wild to be tamed by those at the time who would attempt to grasp them. So, like a gold rush, those who would rush out and grab the weaker keystones were able to use them. However, the most powerful ones were left for those who were brave enough to take them. And here I am, to claim my prize.
So how do you intend on claiming this prize, ma'am?
My ingenuity.
And what do you intend on doing with this prize? Because I was too busy draining my lizard to... Maybe I missed that information.
Oh, probably kill a few innocents. Burn down a town or two.
But not Saltmarsh, right?
Where's Saltmarsh again?
Okay, we're good.
All right, so you're obviously running into some troubles here getting this keystone. What's the hang-up?
Hang up? Why I haven't claimed it yet?
Yeah, that one. If you're so, I'm sure your ingenuity's not lacking, but
It seems you've laid siege to this ground, ma'am, but you have not really made too much work in penetrating the keystone.
Well, no one said I had to work quickly, did I?
With a place like this, it seems like you have to work quickly or else you get overtaken by it. As I have demonstrated.
That has not been my experience.
Well, I'm very happy for you in that regard.
I assume you can thank Grem for that if that has not been your experience.
So, do you know where Graham is?
No.
Do you know of anybody that Graham is working with? Because it seems that one person...
She smiles and says, yes.
It seems that one person can't handle this job. So who is Graham working with?
Working with, for... Rephrase your question for me. Because I have found some who were working for Grem, and they are no longer with us.
Well, could I have both as just a broad strokes kind of deal?
You'd have to follow my trail back to the capital to find those who worked for Grem. And you'd find them face down in the mud.
Why'd you send him all the way back there?
Ma'am, this will work.
If it fits, it ships.
It's almost charming how simple he is. And I thought this was the simple one when you first showed up. I keep smacking that. I'm sorry.
Erudition is an impermanent condition of my state.
Can you go home, please?
For brevity is the soul of wit.
The mitochondria is a
And
powerhouse of the
therefore,
cell.
I am witless.
there's a sale at Penny's.
I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Shrek, I'm looking down.
Welcome to the Salty Boys D&D podcast.
So who?
Organic get cruises.
Organic.
So who is Graham working with currently then? Because it seems that
I'm under the impression Graham works for Saltmarsh or for himself.
interesting.
Regardless, he is but a thorn, and will be trampled.
I see. So what do we have to do here?
Seems you've done your job.
I
Find
think we
out
should
what
go
I'm
back.
doing. And report back to Anders, where he will no doubt send maybe you back out after me? Because now you have intimate knowledge of my plans. But by the time you come back, I'll be long gone.
Where can we find you?
You can find me here.
But you said you'll be gone.
Nah,
He's a quick one.
well, he's, the difference between a general and a president, one's a little bit more in the moment smart, where the other one is a little more big picture smart.
He's good at winning the battles. That's for sure.
But,
It's the mental game he's strong with.
but
And this is a hand I shoot with.
Shoot this.
no, it was a little rough going there, but you eventually gave me what I needed. No, as you said, my job is completely over with now. I've got what I need. It looks like you're about to get what you need. What say we be on our way, fellas?
I think that's a great suggestion there, Captain. Mercy, it was a pleasure meeting you.
You have a nice day.
May
Thanks for the soup.
on our way out, as a former student of neuro research, I'm interested in your misters. You say they were for repelling the dragon.
The fumigators, yes.
Fumigators, misters, whatever. Air purifiers, whatever have you. May I inspect them on our way out? Does it bother you?
Sure, they're off right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Can I sabotage them so she can't turn them back on?
as Captain lets go and Gunkbog's mind takes over, can I have a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage? Actually, I'm sorry, intelligence saving throw with disadvantage. I know this is a brutal check.
What is 2 1s?
What is 2 1s, Alex?
May I have a -1, please?
So, as the captain is holding the hammer, and you go, yes, I must sabotage the fumigator so that they may, whatever that thought is. And then as soon as the captain lets go, sabotage fumigator becomes smash thingy in Gunkbog mind. So you run over and smash the shit out of the fumigator. With some crackling energy, it splinters into fragments. The legionaries jump up and have their weapons ready,
Yardley's mouth is agape right now.
ready to go. What happens after that?
Gunkbug forgot why he smashed.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Yardley will
All right, I can explain.
Gunkbog, you smell the you busted the tank of the fumigator when you smashed it, and you are sort of covered in the juice. And you smell it, and it smells more like meat, kinda.
So he's a big juicy work.
It smells like a big juicy work. Captain, you want to say something?
I was mostly kind of tongue in cheek, just to calm the legionnaires. I can explain.
So, you have a very meaty smelling orc.
Gunkbug smell like meat. Gunkbug smell like work with Seamus.
Gunkbog, I think you might be a target right now.
I could still be a pilot if I'm a target.
All right, Miss Klaus. May I call you Miss Klaus? I've got 430 gold. Will that be enough to repair the fumigator for my the damages wrought by my well-intentioned but dim-witted friend?
It is an extremely expensive item. Unfortunately, I think gold will not be the price for this item.
Christ.
Seems like it's our heads,
You
gentlemen.
can have him. Points to Gunkbug.
And she says, I appreciated speaking with you. However, I'm sorry that it has to resort to this.
Do I do it? Can I cast Fireball?
Can Yardley cast Shatter?
Let's
Roll
initiative.
Rolling.
One day I'll think of like something more fun than.
I got a 22 on my initiative.
All right. That makes sense for a like
Oh, wait.
standoff. Yardley, the like sort of gunslinger. Well, we got 2 gunslingers.
21.
One gunslinger who I didn't know was a rogue is a rogue.
What did you think he was?
I didn't fucking know. I just was like, oh, okay.
He's a captain.
He's
Damn
a
it.
got a 19 on initiative.
Oh my god, you guys
Clearly,
are
the
killing
captain is a paladin.
I was hoping.
Renlock got a 21, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
God, I was hoping to like sneak away and like
The gunk bug.
solid snake this.
Skunk Mog has 13.
13. Respectable. I'm putting it in a skrunk bog.
I don't have much longer to play, guys.
Okay.
Same.
Drunk bug.
We'll tell you what. Let's put a pin in this little combat, and we'll start next time with a big ol' chombat.
Little slobber knocker.
Yeah.
You hit Control S and save that initiative roll because we'll forget.
Thank you for joining us today. Next time, we'll...
All right. So I will see you guys at the beginning of October, right?
yeah, as it seems. Next Sunday works for me.
Hey, so do we have like an email for our listeners to contact us and tell us they're actually listening?
Oh, actually, next Sunday doesn't work.
Can we do Monday?
I could do Monday next week.
If we could do a Monday, that would suck, but we could do it.
Okay. I think I can keep next session shorter.
I just had the only reason I say because I have rehearsal till 5.
Oh, on Mondays?
Yeah, but I can still do it. I'll be there. I just got to shower and whatnot. Are we recording still?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, everyone who is listening,
Don't go to
please-
saltyboys.com.
if you are listening, and I would really appreciate it, can you please send an email?
To
Just an email.
yes, send an email.
Anyone
Okay.
you like. Perfect.
Send an email, send a comment, anything.
Like, comment, subscribe.
I need this validation in my life. Do it.
Not Yardley. will
Prove that
kill
I have
himself.
not listened to this podcast 2,900 and some
Do
times.
it for Yardley. If you love your favorite character,
Just do it for Johnny, man.
put in the
Just do
comment
it for
section
Johnny.
who your favorite character is. It
Boys
can-
and girls, Yardley needs your help. In order to win this upcoming combat, put in your parents' credit card number, expiration date, and the last 3 numbers on the back.
funny number on the back. And you'll
It's an American Express, and it's the 4 numbers on the front.
then fuck you, Luigi.
Attention,
fuck you,
salty
Luigi.
boys.
Don't forget
All right.
to
See y'all
also,
next week.
Also send us your social security numbers.
Are you recording right now? Okay, cool. Simmons. Hey, roll me over. Simmons. Hey, guess what? I'm a pickle. I'm Pickle Krog. It's the Salty Boys. And I will always love you. And truly, it's not bourbon. And etching.